Gentlemen, in this video, the brakes will be randomized every lap. This could range from 100 times the stopping power all the way to having no brakes at all. Simulation damage is also enabled, so we're about to find out if we can even make it to the end of this race. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So to kick things off, we're going to be driving the Aston Martin around Austria. It's going to be a 5-lap race, and for lap 1, we're going to have no brakes apparently. So I have no idea how we're going to even complete lap 1. But anyways, we're on the grid and we have 5 red lights. And away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix, getting a decent start, but I don't think it's going to matter too much with what we're about to witness going into turn 1, as we have absolutely no brakes even though I push on the pedal, and we're on to the... Yeah, I don't know what else you could have expected. Even with all the engine braking in the world, it's not going to stop us going into that barrier. I guess you could say there was a fair few breakages after that one. Seeing as it's impossible to complete lap 1 with no brakes, we're going to try again, this time with 200% brake performance. Heading into turn 1 now, we're looking for a breakout performance in this race, making up a couple of positions from the start up into P18 with Ocon and Bortoletto in front of us. Heading up the hill towards turn 3, we're going to see just how late we can brake, as Behrman is on the inside as well, but he backs out of it, and that's going to allow us to sneak up the inside of Albon, which is going to promote us up into P15 just behind Hamilton as we head down towards our next braking zone, going to make the most of the 200% extra braking performance. And we're going to make a lunge down the inside of both Hamilton and Sainz, making our way through the field at a breakneck pace, I guess you could say. This video is going to contain some unfathomably bad jokes, so buckle in. This race is going to have more brakes than Lando Norris's car after the Canadian GP. My jokes might be bad, but I'm hoping it's enough to break the ice. Under pressure from Sainz now, with these mods he's going to be able to brake faster than the average Williams engine cover. And just like that, we've managed to complete lap 1 with absolutely no dramas so far. Spinning the wheel for lap 2, and it looks like we're going to get 50% less braking performance this time. Starting lap 2 now, we have Stroll in front of us. I guess you could say he's a driver that's very good at braking. Heading into turn 1 now, and it looks like the AI are actually struggling a bit here with the 50% brake performance, and Stroll has the DRS open, so this will make the move a little bit more difficult. But we pull alongside, and I'm going to brake a lot earlier. We got yellow flags and all the cars are heading off the track. All the AI have outbraked themselves, and it looks like they're already struggling with only 50% brake performance, so I don't know what this video is going to have in store. Sainz is still attacking us. He's kept up with us from the previous lap, and it looks like all the AI have gone off the track again. I guess they really did miss their braking point. Side by side with Stroll here, one of the most dangerous places in the world to be, and we're looking around the outside, and we've picked up damage from our teammate. I really did say he was great at braking things, but he's maintained that position questionably. Let's see if we can do anything about it heading into the next corner, because he's got that front wing damage, of course. And it looks like he's going to come into the pits to repair that front wing, but he's ran completely wide and missed the pit entry, so we managed to make the overtake down the inside. And that's going to complete lap 2. Alright, what are we going to get for lap 3? It looks like we're going to get 10x the brake performance, so this could be quite chaotic. Oh, and it looks like we already got yellow flags heading into turn 1. Oh no, I've just gone into the air. What's happened there? Everyone's just put it into the wall. I don't understand what just happened there. Every time I hit the brakes, the car just bounces. I don't know if that's like the anti-dive when I've upgraded the brakes, or if it's just the suspension failing and I'm bouncing off of the road. I have no clue what's just happened there. So I've had to tune the mod again for 10x brake performance, and this way it's a lot more manageable. You can see the anti-dive or the suspension doing really weird things here. Now I'm going to put up the brake bias a bit higher so it's further towards the front, and let's see what happens into this heavy braking zone. You can see the car like shift its weight upwards at the front, which I have no explanation for. But it's hilarious to me because it's not what I expected when I was making this mod, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. The 10x still applies to the brake performance, even though it looks weird. It definitely stops a lot faster, and it's something I have to get used to, but oh my god, it's just lifted the car again. The last thing you want is your tires not to be touching the ground when you're entering the braking zone. Anyways, we managed to keep P5 so far. The AI seem to be handling the 10x a lot better now that I've tuned it. 2 more corners to go heading into the penultimate corner, and I've jumped the car again. So I'm probably going to put the brake bias down now just for safety reasons, for who knows what we could get in the next lap. Liam Lawson sets the fastest lap of the race as well, by the way. And for this lap, we're going to get 100x. 100 times the brake performance.
Green flag.
Oh, I don't know about this. I haven't made the same modifications that I did to the 10x one, and I've catapulted into the sky, and I'm gonna hit the wall. Well, the AI have crashed into the... Completing this lap with 100x brakes might actually be impossible. I've tried to tune it, but I don't think I can make much of an improvement, to be honest. So because of that, I've decided to do an experiment where I can modify the other physics of the car, such as the weight and the grip, as well as the braking performance, obviously. Just before we get back to the race, we're going to do a quick experiment in Italy and find out just how far we can push the boundaries of making this car stop as fast as possible. And as you can see, we've just made the car stop in about 50 meters from 345 kilometers per hour. We're going to try this one again, see if we can get any quicker, and it looks like we've stopped in less than 50 meters now. I don't know, about 50 meters minus a car's length. But that is some insane stopping power. I don't think an F1 driver could even survive that, to be honest. That would just be crushed. I just made a couple of more tweaks and the car stops even faster now, but I think I'm hitting the wall with just how much performance I can extract out of it. I guess this really does break the laws of physics. Alright, we're going to spin the wheel once again for lap 4 so that we can complete this race, and this time we've gotten 200% brake performance again. Alright, starting lap 4 for real this time as we set the fastest lap of the race. Not everyone's going to like these jokes, but I guess you got to break a few eggs to make an omelette. I can use the word break and break interchangeably because I'm not spelling it and they sound the same. That means I'm allowed to get away with it. The comment section probably disagrees with that though. I think we're really gonna break the record for the biggest breaks in this video.
It seems iContrast has finally gone insane with these terrible jokes. I think it's time we break the news to him.
At least driving with 200% brake performance isn't going to cause damages that will break the bank. So far so good on lap 4. We still have Lawson in front of us somehow, so we better make a change to that on lap 5. He has a 3.9 second gap to us, so it might be a bit difficult to try and catch him, but we always have that last spin of the wheel, so hopefully we can get something that will throw a cat amongst the pigeons and be advantageous to us as we come across the line to finish lap 4. And now we're going to find out what we're going to get for the final lap of the race, and it's going to be no brakes. It didn't work out for lap 1, so I don't know if it'll be any better for lap 5 to finish this race off. And no, we've got no way of stopping ourselves from going into the barrier, and that's taken off our left front wheel. And it looks like the AI are struggling just as bad. Hey guys, welcome back to the Austrian Grand Prix. Can you believe we've made absolutely no mistakes so far in this race? But the AI seem to be struggling as I take out the brake marker board, and we're going straight into the wall, and I've damaged my front wing.
3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting.
3-second penalty as well. At this rate, I wonder if anyone's going to finish this race, because we look like we're going to DNF as well, as we can't even get around the corners, and I've gone straight off the track and we're going straight into the back.
We crash.
So an update on the AI, it looks like most haven't even passed turn 1. Hulkenberg managed to make it past turn 1 somehow, but he was a victim shortly after into the next braking zone. Whether or not anyone finishes this race remains to be seen, as we still go back off the track again, but at least we didn't collide with the wall. And we need to find a way back onto the circuit. Hamilton has been disqualified somehow. I know he crashed into the wall, but I didn't know he was disqualified for it. Despite all odds, Albon is still in the race. He's 34 seconds behind us, it looks like, but he's still moving. You can see he's, I think, just crashed into turn 3, but he's still going. The Mercedes has also DNF, so that's just us and Albon left to finish this race, and we're going to be P1 out of the 2 finishes. Also, if you'd like to try out this mod for yourself, it's available to YouTube channel members, but we're going to take the checkered flag and bring it home in P1, and this is what I'll hope to be seeing in 2026 from Aston Martin. So we've somehow been stitched up, and the only other driver that survived got driver of the day instead of us. And I'm shocked that he even survived, because this is him going into the wall at pretty much max speed and still surviving not only once, but twice. But we finally managed to win one of these challenges. and it looks like pretty much everyone's either gotten a penalty, didn't finish, or has been disqualified from this race. I hope you enjoyed this one, and just like your mandatory pit stop, it is mandatory to hit the like and subscribe button. While you're at it, make sure you comment down below what you want to see for the next video. I get a lot of my ideas from the comments section. But on a serious note, I do appreciate all the support you guys give, and I'll see you all in a brand new video.